Hi guys, welcome to this full review about this Game Face Host Airsoft kit. It comes with a rifle and a pistol, and I'm going to show you how to assemble, how to charge, how to use. I'm also going to show you a quick live shooting in my backyard and the impact on some cardboard, and then I'll give you my full resume. So here is what we get. We get also some of the bullets here. I mean, I have already been shooting some of them, of course. Originally we got about 3 times that amount. It's not a lot, but at least we have something to start with. So maybe let's start with the pistol. It comes already assembled like this, means almost fully assembled. And to load, it's very easy. We take this magazine here and we just push this in, and the next one also push, and then they are going down. It's very easy. They are secured with a spring, so definitely nothing really difficult or so. So I'll remove the one here again. It's not big deal because I want to show you how this really works. To load, here we have to push it into this side. Here we have the secure position, here we have the shooting position, and so we put it in the secure position. We just pull it back. We don't have to pull it back a lot. It doesn't need a lot of strength or so, and then it's already ready to shoot. We just push this down and we release the trigger, and you can see, so very easy. Of course we have to do this with every shot. I think the magazine has about 15 shots or so. They go straight down here, so no charging, no nothing, ready to use all the time. Then here with the rifle we have much more to do to assemble, but I mean it's still only about 5 minutes job or so. So first we have to use the silencer. I think we can even use it without the silencer. I mean, by the way, the silencer, you can see that it's full, it's not open, so it doesn't have any impact. It's just like a design thing. Then on the back we have to just push this thing down. It's a little bit difficult behind the camera, needs a lot of strength. Yeah, maybe after you have been doing this a couple of times it will go easier. You can see how this works, and to release we have this release button here, so always make sure that it's in the safe position. We have this full function position, we have this safe position, so always use the safe position when you're doing anything. Then regarding the battery, here's the battery. We have these contacts, here we have the charger, comes with this thing here. We have to charge, I think, 4 or 5 hours. Then we plug it into the wall plug. What I have noticed so far, there is no indicator light, no charging light. There is no light for full or empty or anything like that. So we just have to give it like 4 or 5 hours to charge, but we'll never know if it's fully charged or not. So probably there's no lithium battery inside, but probably maybe a cadmium or metal hybrid, something like that, which could have a memory effect, and when we charge them too much then the charge capacity goes down and basically to 0 at the end. What I also noticed, when we shake it, the battery is a little bit loose inside, also not so good. Then on top we have to mount the ammunition container, and we have to match this arrow to this arrow here. So we just put it here somewhere loose. I mean, of course we have to untighten here the screws a little bit. Then I would say we start here from the back, put it to the front, hold it down with one hand, and with the other hand we can secure it. So it hasn't been a big deal. When I did it the first time it worked right away. Of course there's a hole here inside on the top, and here we have the opening. We just pull it back, and then we can add the rounds here. I can't remember exactly how many we have, but we can quite fill a lot. And of course when it's finished you have to secure it, and now it's actually ready to be used. Yeah, at least as soon as we have added the battery. So battery goes like this. If you want to release the battery we have this button here and we can remove it. That works also pretty good. And when you want to use it we go from the safe to the full, and then we just hit the trigger you can see how this works. And of course I didn't have any ammunition. Let's put it back to safe. So this is how you can set it up. Yeah, it didn't really take 5 minutes, so it was really easy to set up. Even for a beginner, I would say that this is definitely a set for a beginner. So now I've been using it in the backyard, and this is my experience or my thoughts. So usually this pistol has been working reliable, more or less. Sometimes, especially at the beginning after loading it, it wasn't shooting anything out. Just I just loaded it and I hit the trigger and there was nothing coming out. Sometimes there were even 2 of the rounds coming out, or it split the rounds. I don't know why, but sometimes I loaded it and everything worked perfectly. So when it shoots reliable, I would say it has quite a good accuracy. I mean, regarding the aiming, it was even almost better with the pistol than with this one here. With the rifle, the rounds always pulled to the left side. I don't know why, if it was just me looking like that, but I really had the impression that all the rounds went to the left side after leaving the rifle. It was quite hard to really hit a target, or almost impossible. I mean, this thing here, you can't really use that to aim to something. It's really hard. I mean, this is just more like the ammunition holder. To find something in here, that's almost impossible. So this is also more decoration. So I'd say when it comes to reliability, then the rifle was more reliable. So I had almost a 100% success rate, like with every trigger, and also with the automatic mode. Every time there was just like 1 round coming out, and it was coming out at full speed. With the pistol I had a little bit of more problems, but for me it looked like it has the higher accuracy. Actually, when pointing, it's also much easier to point. And regarding the impact, you can see that here when I hold the flashlight here on this cardboard, you can see that it had quite some impact here on this strong cardboard. It's not a weak cardboard, it's the heavy duty version. I mean, it didn't like penetrate fully on the other side. When you look at the inside of the cardboard, there's nothing to see, but at least on the outside it left quite some impact. So my overall conclusion, yeah, again I would say like accuracy is not very high, reliability also not perfect, but everything is on like an 80 or 90% mode. It's definitely not a complete fail. It's for sure rather a beginner set. I mean, also when we look at the price, but you get still something which is fully working. It's not difficult to use, it's easy to set up. It's also pretty safe because of these safety buttons here. For me, the biggest downside definitely regarding the battery, because we have no clue how much charge there is in, if it's really charging. Maybe you think it's just charging and then it doesn't have any charge, and maybe you overcharge, and over time, maybe because of the memory effect, the capacity of the battery will go basically to 0. And these things here, while shooting, that sometimes really when after loading it didn't really shoot. So basically the plastic round left the pistol with very low speed and then dropped on the floor just about 2 yards in front of me. Probably I would have to remove the magazine again and reinsert, and only then it would shoot. Usually it has been reliable, but not reliable enough for me, for my expectations. But if you don't have too high expectations for a beginner set, yeah, why not? And so I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description anyway, so you can check it out and order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.